This is one of my favourite walks. It's one I've done a clip about before in terms of letting go of labels. And it's a walk I come back to regularly. Maybe not as regularly as I'd like to, but regularly all the same. It's really interesting to come back to a favourite walk time after time, noticing how the walk has changed in different seasons, different weather, and how we've changed since we've last did this walk. Perhaps we are slower, quicker, better health than we were previously, or perhaps we notice differences in our health that we have to take note of. And when I say that, I obviously mean all aspects of health, our mental, physical, emotional, and also our financial health. But noticing the changes in our feelings, in our actions, how we approach the walk. Do we even allow ourselves time to do it? There are often times I rush past this walk. I choose a quicker route through the park to get from A to B. And I probably even forget this is here. And other times I head straight for it, knowing that I want a moment of contemplation. And I walk it quietly. I walk it step by step, taking a breath, noticing my breath, and noticing what is around me, noticing the trees, noticing the leaves, if we're in those seasons, noticing the leaves on the ground. Is the ground particularly muddy? Do I have to be careful? What's the light like? What's the day like? And what's it like at different times of the day? What do I hear in the background? Right now I hear children playing, parents calling to them. Other times it's silent. When I first came this morning to this area, there was no one around. It'd been raining. It's probably still raining when I walked out actually. Lighter, heavier, lighter again, to now when I don't think it's even spitting. All the changes that take place, sometimes in the blink of an eye. The changes that if we don't pay attention can go unnoticed, just like our lives, just like ourselves, the people in our lives. And as I walk now, I'm grateful I started it. Not just the walk here along my favourite part, but the walk altogether. I left the house and it was raining. I did have some doubts. But there, just listening to the squelch of the mud beneath my walking shoes is just wonderful. The birds I can hear in the distance now, and the ones I heard earlier on my walk. Noticing the trees, the colours, the branches. So calming being amongst trees. The stability that they offer, their connection with their roots. How they ground themselves, just like we do. We connect ourselves various points of our body, various points during our walk. We connect and we notice. We notice the sounds. Notice the smells that the rain has clearly lifted and left. The condition of the barks, the trunks, always fascinate me. How each one is different. They each do a good job though. They look different. They have different expressions. And we can see different things within them perhaps. I like to look and see which tree I think I look like. Which tree represents my life. So not necessarily in appearance, but I look at the bark, I look at the branches, I look at the way it falls, the way it spreads out, or the way it goes up, and just look to see which one represents my life right now. It changes each time I do this walk and around the rest of the park. I choose a different tree each time. A nice element of just reflection of the day, of my life, of who I am in this instance. So today I encourage you to do your favourite walk if you can. Can you be amongst trees? Find a tree that represents you. Just notice the sounds around you. If it's too muddy, look at trees. Look at trees at a distance. Whatever works for you. Thank you.